up, y'all? Real quick, Dominique Rosie, thanks for bringing it to my attention that when I did the Halloween review that I did part 2, and you asked me to do part 1, so that's what we're about to get into, man. So without further ado, we're about to check out this Halloween Keeper of the Seven Keys part 1. So Mr. Dominique Rosie, this is for you, home. Let's go. That first song was just that, you know, that thrash melody stuff. That's it's alright. It's alright. Let's keep it going. Yeah, man, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call time out, guys. We're gonna call time out on this album right here. Nah, man, this ain't it. This thrash metal sound, man, is not my favorite subgenre of metal, guys. Just to be honest with you guys, I'm not riding around going to thrash metal. I mean, there are some instances where you guys have caught me off guard rocking out to some thrash metal, because not all thrash metal is the same, right? So today is just not one of them days. This band is not one of them bands that does thrash metal that captures my attention, at least. All that revving sound, that stuff quickly turns into fuzz and static. to me, man. And I just start daydreaming when I hear too many of those songs in repetition. And that's just that sound, man. I'm not the biggest fan of that. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of like Metallica and stuff like that. That Metallica had that one album that was thrash metal that caught my attention, but the rest of their thrash metal stuff didn't. And I like the Metallica, the more rhythm and bluesy Metallica, when they went to the load and reload and they switched it up. And I was just like, wait, where does rhythm come from, man? I like that. I like the groove and that. They got Metallica all of a sudden got some rhythm going on. So let me know if this band does that. This band decides to switch over and do more rhythm and bluesy type of sound. But this next song, it's like, okay, that's enough. That's too many of those songs, man. And that stuff just turns into static for you, boy, man. So yeah, man, let me know if this band switches over to the groovy stuff. If not, then yeah, man, this band is gonna get a hard pass for you, boy. I'm not the biggest fan of that sound. And yeah, you guys saw my reaction to this thing, man. Just another album thrown in the pile. This thrash metal sound is just not something I'm riding around listening to when these cameras go off. So yeah, man, you guys saw my reaction to this thing. Just my thoughts. Till next time. Ow! Yeah, one more thing. The Metallica album I was referring to earlier, the thrash metal album that did capture my attention was Ride the Lightning. That's the name of that album, Ride the Lightning. That one actually captured my attention and got in me a little bit, and I was like, oh, what am I doing? Why am I moving like this? Sometimes stuff just get in there. But this band just one of them bands. Another band that was thrash metal that got in there was Slayer. A couple of those albums got in there on me like that, man. So yeah, man, you guys, there's probably some other thrash metal albums that got in me, and I can't think of right now. But you guys put it down in the comments if you remember which thrash metal albums got in me, man. This should be interesting because I just might go back and revisit them, because I honestly, guys, when these cameras are off and I'm just riding around listening to metal, I'm listening to zero thrash metal, right? So just because, you know, some of them got in me one day, I'm not riding around here listening to them when these cameras go off. I'm just being honest with you guys. So you guys remind me which thrash metal albums got in there, and I'm gonna go back and revisit those, and maybe you know, it can get in me again, man. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. All right, out.